I have been on the council into December will be 14 years. And so, over the years, I've seen the great things that we've done in North Little Rock, and then I've seen some other things that we can add to that and things that we can do better. And I want to take that experience and be the mayor of North Little Rock with that experience.
How do you feel your skills, your background, and your experiences, how do you feel all of those qualify you to serve as the mayor of North Little Rock?
I started out in banking and then a small business owner. We owned Sterling's Inn restaurant for 35 years. So, with the business background, I also have that. And then with the experience from being on the city council and being out in the city, that definitely gives me a lot of qualifications. I'm also a certified elected official, which is additional training that you can do. It's voluntary. So I have numerous hours of that and been certified for quite a few years now.
And what is the first issue that you would tackle if elected to be mayor of North Little Rock?
The first thing, and with COVID, with the pandemic, I don't know, how effectively we're going to be able to do this to meet in large group, is to set up mini town hall meetings in every neighborhood. We have neighborhoods that feel that they've been overlooked or they have not, been included. And so I want to get out to these neighborhoods and sit down with the businesses and the residents in those neighborhoods, and let's talk. I want to listen. You tell me what it is that you want in your neighborhood. The city could come in and do something, but it may not necessarily be what you want in your neighborhood or how you see your neighborhood. So let's sit down. Let's set some goals. Let's make plans, and let's start getting things done in these neighborhoods.
As you see it, what changes need to happen in North Little Rock?
What changes need to happen right now? And, making everyone, every neighborhood's valued. So we need to make sure that these neighborhoods understand that they are valued, and we do value them. We're a diverse city, and that's what makes us such a great city. There's a couple of things that I do have planned already and that I'm already working on. And, one thing that I want us to bring back the Green Committee. We have not had that. And it's just an advisory board. It's, people from green committees, but it's not a bunch of tree huggers. It's just more or less sustainability. What can the city do better? How can we improve sustainability for the city? And how can we leave the city a better place than when we got here? And so that's one thing, definitely that. And then the Mayor's Youth Council, having them more involved in government. There's numerous, this will take too long, but there's numerous things that I've seen over the years that I want to bring back or new programs to implement.
What are the city of North Little Rock's greatest strengths, in your opinion?
We're big town, small town. We still, we seem to know a lot of people, and our neighborhoods, I keep going back to neighborhoods, I know, but we have great neighborhoods. And so I would say our neighborhoods are our strength. Our residents are our strength in our city. And we also have, we're got so many projects going right now, coming down the pipeline, and people are calling North Little Rock now. They're wanting to come to North Little Rock. They're wanting to set up businesses in North Little Rock. So we're on the move. We're certainly got a lot of exciting things going on right now.
From, I guess, a city government perspective, what power does the office of the mayor hold in North Little Rock, and how would you use that power?
By power, I guess you mean basically job description. The mayor is day-to-day operations. The city council is legislative. So, we have some people saying that they're going to do this if they're elected mayor, they're going to do that if they're elected mayor, but they can only do that with the approval of the city council as part, it's going to need additional funding, and there's many things that the city council would have to vote on to that. So you can't really make a lot of promises unless you know for sure that the city council is voting on that, and you never know how that's going to go. So that's one of the things the mayor, the city council gives the mayor the power. I think that gives me a leg up there because, we work really well on the city council. We're independent. It's a nonpartisan. We have none of this, bickering back and forth, between party lines. And so we work together, and everyone on that council is all for what's best for North Little Rock. And I understand. I've worked with them. Many of them worked with them since 2006, actually, or 2007 when I took office. So, we've got a good relationship. I've got a great relationship with everybody on the council, and I kind of have a feel of what, the direction that the council wants to go, and what, I guess basically what they would agree to and what they wouldn't agree to. Just over the years, you kind of learn.
The race itself for mayor of North Little Rock is a nonpartisan race. I guess I'm just wondering how, in your campaign, how have you formed a base, or how do you get people to align with your sort of policy platforms without mentioning partisan politics, without aligning to a specific political ideology?
This has been the most difficult race that I've ever seen as far as, partisan lines. I mean, the first question I'm asking, are you red or blue? Are you Democrat or Republican? And in a municipality, we're not with a party. We're with the residents and the businesses. And so that's the one thing. And I know that some people, I have a hard time explaining to them that you really can have independents out there that can work for everyone and not necessarily voting a party line. We we don't have the same issues on the federal and state level. In the city, we want your services, we want the potholes filled, and it's all about safety. We don't have the other issues that they necessarily would have to deal with on party lines.
What is the value in having the race be nonpartisan? Do you see that as a good thing, I guess?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's there's no division there as far as like I said, there's no divisions, but the party line, we're all for the residents. We don't vote a party line. Getting across that we are independent. That's been my hardest in this election. I don't know if it's coming down from the federal level or what. That's my hardest thing to get across is that we are truly all independent when we're up there on that council.